Yahoo. Oh my gosh. Hi. Whoa. Whoa. Yahoo. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. But yes, it is an American folk instrument common in like southern rural America. You hear it in folk music. It is not very common otherwise in the rest of the world or in the rest of the states. You'll see it sometimes as like a party trick, but yeah, it's mostly used in folk music. The way it works is that, you know, like we'll say it's like a guitar. With a guitar, you have 6 strings, and they can play a multitude of notes specifically because you have a fretboard where you can change the pitch of each string as you're playing with your fingers. In this one, rather than... Here, let me put on my fancy little picks. Rather than having 6 strings that you change the pitch of, the pitch of these strings are fixed, and you've got a full like piano's worth almost. It's not even, it's a fraction of a piano. It's just a couple octaves, but and you might think, Kaelix, this sounds terrible. Why would anybody play that? So in addition to these strings, what we have here is a row of buttons, and if I press one of these buttons, it will put a little foam stopper on any string that is not in the chord that corresponds with the button. So this is if I play it without pressing a button. But if I press a button, it sounds like this. Very pretty, right? A vaguely similar instrument in the way that this works is the Q chord or the omni chord or adjacent like synthesizer instruments. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. That could be where we do the reveal that she's either not real, like not a person, or that she's just not around anymore. And I want to say, I don't need everything to be 100% angsty. We'll say that she's not passed away, she's just moved away. She had to go very far to follow her dreams of becoming Winter. To become Winter, she had to go far away. Or, oh no, here's what it is. She dreams... Okay, we've got the story. We've got the analogy. I've got it in my brain. It's cooking. Oh my gosh, I'm cooking. So, analogy, there is a pair in love. We're singing from the perspective of the one that stays behind. They grow up in a small southern rural town, much like Kokiri Village. And the one we're singing about, she wants to be a movie star. And we're going to personify this as she wants to become spring. She wants to become a flowery, springy individual. But to do that, she has to leave her home. And in her absence, it just feels so cold. It just feels so cold. And this is about like the absence felt in the winter that she's gone, following her dreams. And she may never return, but maybe she will at spring. Oh! Are we cooking? Do you see the vision? I don't know. That's what I thought of just now. Thinking of like trying to write a love story that's about seasons. And then I guess the singer can be Summer, which is a girl's name. So we could write Tragic Doomed Yuri as a love song. Thinking emoji. So hold on. She'll never know the way she makes me feel. Though the seasons though the world will I kind of like the idea of though the something So we'll start with that. Though the I do kind of like tying in the seasons feel though. Though the seasons come and go, I'll never... Well, hold on, we're using the word never a lot already. We gotta avoid redundancy. Though the seasons come and go, I know that. Winter comes around. Ooh. Hold on. Seasons come and go, da da da. I'm stuck here waiting out the snow. Okay, hold on. It's a little bit of a tacky rhyme, but it works for the theme, I think. Hold on. So it'd be, and she'll never know the way she makes me feel. And though the seasons come and go, I think I'll still be stuck here waiting in the snow. Thinking emoji. Hold on. I think it works. Ooh, though the leaves may change their colors. Could take us away from the tacky rhyme. Hold on. Though the leaves may change their colors, I think I'll... No, I feel like we need that rhyme, whether it's a tacky one or a better one. Always knew she had to go. Oh! Hold on, I'm gonna make a note for that one. I'm gonna copy paste the waiting out the snow for pre-chorus B, I think. And then for this one, I want to do something about knew she had to go. Though the something da 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 da, I always knew she'd have to go. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, hold on. So we'll have to figure out a new part for the first line there. We'll use though the seasons come and go, I think I'll still be stuck here waiting out the snow. We'll use that the second time. I think for the first time, it's better to introduce the idea that this beautiful lady is gone. She's left the town. She's left the region, maybe. She's gone to the big city to fulfill her dreams, and she's gone. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. And something interesting, if we want to end on a pessimistic note, in the second chorus, we could change any line that references she and do it in first person, like I. Like she's not here anymore. So it could start as like, she'd tune the radio and she'd sing in minor key. And then in the second or third chorus, whichever one's the last one, it could be like, I'll turn the radio and I'll sing in minor key. That could be a fun device of specifically using the third person pronouns here. And that's angst. You know, I love my angst. I love my angst. I eat it up for breakfast. Nom, 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 nom. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Feel the glow as she ripples through the leaves. Yeah. She'd tune the radio and she'd sing in minor key. But the winds, however swift, will never take the girl I love. Take the girl I love. I think I'll do like they can't or they won't take. They won't. And we could change that in the second or third chorus as well. It could be like, first it could be, they won't take the girl I love. And then in the second or third, it could be like, they can't take. And it could even be, if we want to really rub it in, we could go loved, past tense. Okay. Pray the wind, however swift. Ooh, that could be a way to spice it up in the second chorus as well. So right now in the first chorus, it's like confident. It's like, but the winds, however swift, will never take the girl I love. They can't take the girl I love. But then in the second one, it would be like, I pray the winds, however swift. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Fell in love with the same woman 3 times. Oh, that's like real tragic. When you fall so hard for one person that every person you date after that is just like really similar to that first person because you never moved on. dangerous game to play in the real world, but so delicious in fiction. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Red hot curls like a fever dream. A smile in a storm of freckles, eyes hazel green. Her laugh is a song and it haunts me still. And she'll never know the way she makes me feel. Though this place has been our home forever, I always knew she'd have to go. And I still feel the glow as she ripples through the leaves. She tuned the radio and she'd sing in minor key. That girl, she's adrift, her grander things she's dreaming of. But the winds, however swift, will never take the girl I love. They won't take the girl I love. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. Thinking emoji. I wanted to write a song about my experience, because I've been lost in thoughts lately. I've talked publicly before. I'm planning to move to Japan in the future. And so I have a lot of thoughts about like my home. I've lived here forever. I've lived in the middle of nowhere, America. So it's like exciting, but also heartbreaking to think of leaving it behind. So what we're doing is we're personifying my home as a girl. And the girl is also personified further as like autumn, like the season. Or I guess autumn is personified as the girl. But it's basically just me singing about my hometown, which I really love in the fall. And the girl wants to leave home and become like famous. When we were writing this, we were going with the story of like a movie star, but based on a lyric in this last chorus, maybe she's like a singer or something. But yeah, she's leaving home to be famous. And the narrator is obsessed with her and misses her really bad and wants her to stay in their small town forever because she's in love. But she's got big dreams.